Now let's talk about something that the narcissist is hoping you don't realize, but once you do, don't accept it, don't tolerate it. I will also be exposing the tactics they use to try and wriggle out of it when you call them out. So today's video will also be covering how to avoid being manipulated. So please listen to the end. What I'm going to talk about is something you should not accept from anyone, not just narcissists, but narcissists and other toxic people are guilty of this. What is it? It's something we refer to as double standards. What is a double standard? According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, it is a set of principles that applies differently and usually more rigorously to one group of people or circumstances than to another. Narcissists have great expectations or demands when it comes to others. They expect your full commitment. They expect the whole truth and nothing but the truth. They expect loyalty. They expect transparency. They expect no secrets. They expect unconditional love. Basically, when it comes to the narcissist, it's one rule for them and one for you. They will cheat on you, lie to you, keep loads of secrets from you, but how dare you do that to them in return? Narcissists have double standards. They want the very best from you, but then you should settle or just be happy with the breadcrumbs they give you in return. This type of behavior is typical of someone who lacks empathy. They don't understand how something is okay for them but not for you. They are not able to place themselves in your shoes to consider how their words or actions may affect you. All they can think about is themselves. Narcissists can live quite happily being unfaithful, having secrets, telling lies, manipulating events, and think nothing of it. They think they are within their rights to behave in this manner. After all, their needs are being met. They are enjoying themselves. What is the problem? But as soon as the tables are turned and they are on the receiving end, they would act as if they have never done these things. And what type of person are you to go and do something like this to them? They are hypocrites. They talk the talk of being good, caring, faithful, and honest, but their actions contradict their words. It is the same for boundaries. They can have their boundaries as to how you should treat them, speak to them, etc., but then they don't respect yours. But this type of behavior is them saying to you that you don't matter. And when you confront them about something where they haven't acted fairly, there is always some excuse. Don't fall for it. When it comes to the narcissist, they will be unfair, they will be inconsiderate, they will cheat you out of whatever they could. So when you catch them, don't let them sway you with their elaborate and sometimes victimhood excuses. They always have a reason to justify why they can do something, but you can't. And this is where the manipulation comes in, where you will need to spot it, get out of it, and mark that person as toxic. A tactic they would use to try and justify their hypocritical behavior is to say that it was a misunderstanding. You must have misunderstood their intentions or actions because it is not what it seems. So in that moment, they would try and distort reality and impose their own fictitious version of events to make you start to rethink or question what really happened. Their retelling of events is to try and play down what they did or make the whole thing sound absurd, irrational, or insignificant. If they have been successful with this in the past, they will bring up those past events to show you how you were wrong then and you are definitely wrong now. They will make generalizations like, you always do this, You always say that. Or stop being so sensitive. They do this to discredit your emotions or feelings. Then there is also their beloved defense mechanism of projection, where they accuse you of the same thing that they are guilty of or what you are accusing them of. When someone tries any of these tactics with you, know that you are dealing with a manipulator. And the best thing you can do is remove any emotion from the conversation, or better yet, end the conversation. Because the narcissist knows the most powerful way to manipulate someone is to toy with their emotions. So if you're not able to control your emotions and appear indifferent, it's best to end the conversation. But to conclude, narcissists have double standards. They have high expectations for you as to how you should treat them, but they will not reciprocate those standards. Because for the narcissist, their saying is, treat me the best you can, but expect the worst in return. And this is why we should never accept or tolerate this type of one-sided, hypocritical behavior. And don't accept their excuses or attempts to manipulate you into accepting this type of behavior.